Ladies and gentlemen, Kipchumba Murkomen is angry. And Kipchumba Murkomen is very bitter with KTN News. Yesterday, there was a video which was trending for the better part of the day in this country. In that video, KTN News had conducted a random interview or opinion polls in Nakuru town. And the result was shocking. William Samoei Arap Ruto was actually defeated by both Raila Odinga and Wajackoyah. According to that video which was trending, William Ruto garnered 9 votes, 9 only. Wajackoyah garnered 10 votes, while Raila Odinga garnered 50 votes.
Ndio 5 6 7 8 9. Kenya Kwanza kilishwa na William Ruto kura ngapi? 9. Twende kwa Wajackoyah sasa. Wajackoyah namba 2. Wajackoyah jamani. 1. Wajackoyah 2. Wajackoyah 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Wajackoyah ameshinda Ruto. Tumalizie hapo baba. Oda. Haya. Raila Odinga Azimio. 1 2 3 4 sauti 5 6 7 8 9 10. Ngoja tena. Haya. 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 sauti 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 32 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50. Haya, tulieni. Oda, kuna zawadi. Haya, kuna zawadi. Oda, kuna zawadi. Kuna zawadi
I've always opined on this platform that opinion polls are very important. They help candidates to do several things. Number 1, to shape opinion. And number 2, to make adjustments. In most cases, opinion polls can also be sponsored. Like assuming this one was sponsored, it can be sponsored to show that William Ruto is losing. And that's why Kipchumba Murkomen is mad. This is Kipchumba Murkomen's response to that opinion poll, because I want us to look at the main reason why Kipchumba Murkomen is mad with that opinion poll. Kipchumba Murkomen is saying here, let me just get it. Kipchumba Murkomen is saying KTN is an embarrassment. And of course, that opinion, if Ruto can get 9%, while Raila is at 50, that's embarrassing. The fact that the owner is Azimio doesn't give you the license to carry out stage managed poll. So Kipchumba Murkomen is making 2 weird allegations here. That this opinion poll is actually stage managed. Of course, there's that possibility. And he's also accusing the owner of being part and parcel of Azimio. Who owns KTN? The Moi family. And it continues. In fact, the presenter's body language clearly betrays him. I've reviewed the clip very closely. And personally, I don't see any betrayal of the body language. Of course, this guy is just a hustler. Assuming he was sent by the owners, then Kipchumba Murkomen should spare him. And it's continuing. Just before that poll, The presenter was interviewing people, and when one said UDA, he became so agitated. So which means Kipchumba Murkomen actually followed this whole thing and is continuing. Look at the celebrations after. So according to him, these celebrations ought not to have taken place. And of course, Kipchumba Murkomen might have a point. I remember immediately Martha Karua was nominated and an opinion poll was conducted in Kiambu, Ruiru constituency. Raila Odinga again defeated William Ruto. The person who conducted that opinion poll was actually this same gentleman. Yeah. And after he pronounced Raila Odinga the winner that particular day, there were celebrations. And is continuing. Stop the gimmicks and stick to your role as media house away from the owner's political stand. Now, this is where Kipchumba Murkomen is wrong. Media houses the world over do take political stands. That's the honest truth. You go to America, you go to South Africa, you go to Uganda, the only thing media houses should do is to be impartial and be responsible. But telling media house not to take a stand, I don't think can work. Let's say, for example, Citizen TV. Can Citizen TV take a stand when the owner is the one leading Azimio campaigns? But why is Kipchumba Murkomen and the entire Tangatanga angry with media houses? Because this is only the only guy. It's only not Kipchumba Murkomen. I was just watching some news, and I've always thought that Taifa Leo is always against Raila Odinga based on the headlines they've always displayed. But Aaron Cheruiyot was also better with Taifa Leo.
Look for a newspaper that is balanced in even how it presents its news. You cannot remember the last time Taifa Leo had any negative or challenging news on Raila Odinga. Anytime they feature him, it's in the positive light. Anytime they give William Ruto the headline, as they have done today, it's in the negative sense. So I don't think they warrant our discussion here, because they have behaved in a very unprofessional way, that Taifa Leo.
But despite the fact
let me even just use this story that you have quoted as an example. It's not true. Kimani Ngujiri of Bahati, they had an altercation with Susan Kihika, which
But let us not get into that. Let us focus on the objectives which Kipchumba Murkomen wanted to achieve by responding angrily to that opinion poll, just by a show of hands. Do you strongly believe that Raila Odinga can actually get 50 votes, while Ruto is getting 9 votes in Nakuru? I don't think so. Because Nakuru County number 1 is is supposed to be one of the William Ruto strongholds. Of course, Raila Odinga is making great headways in Nakuru County, but I don't think it has reached a point where he's overwhelmingly overtaking Ruto. There's also the possibility that this interview was actually conducted in a place which is predominantly pro-ODM or pro-Raila. It's possible. There are certain areas, like if you go to Nakuru, there are specific areas which are predominantly pro-Raila Odinga. But let us not get into that. Let us look at the objective. Why do you think Kipchumba Murkomen made that statement? Number one, I think he wanted to discredit that opinion poll as sponsored. Kipchumba Murkomen is one of the key allies of the deputy president. The supporters of William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza and UDA are actually looking up to Kipchumba Murkomen. And because of his wide following, the moment he made this post, let me just see the kind of interactions it has attracted. In fact, when Kipchumba Murkomen shared this, already it has close to 1,000 comments. And someone, finally my friend, is saying, he's laughing here. Ogola is saying, Ogola, this mass, he's saying, you are writing a composition over a mock poll. What happened to artificial intelligence, bwana minority leader? Naona tukikata miti elgo maraket pia. So I don't want to get into all this. You can go and check his comments. But it has already generated discussion. He wanted to discredit. And I'm sure there are so many William Ruto supporters who are worried that, Raila can win in Nakuru. And because of this Kipchumba Murkomen statement, I'm sure now they're reassured that everything is fine. And that's basically what Kipchumba Murkomen wanted to achieve with that statement. Number two, I think there is a clear agreement within Kenya Kwanza that the media is against them. And therefore, they are out to fight the media. What I'm not sure about is whether they'll succeed in fighting the media. I'm not so sure. But clearly, these guys are out to fight the media. Otherwise, why target media and claim that the owners are Azimio, that the guy is frustrating UTA, is on a mission? Today, all media houses in this country, from 7:30 p.m. to I think 9, will air Raila Odinga and Martha Karua. That's going to be the first time. Even Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto, when they had media and everything, they never got that kind of opportunity. So what will they say after that? That's why I also played for you the clip of Aaron Cheriot. And remember, we have been having also these debates, gubernatorial debates across the country. In most cases, William Ruto allies are avoiding these debates. And someone was telling me that there's already an agreement within Kenya Kwanza that they should avoid the debates so that they don't contradict themselves on specific issues, especially touching on the campaigns. Because, for example, bottoms up became a very delicate issue for them. They could not deal with it. Nobody was able to explain. So to avoid those kind of confusion, the agreement in Kenya Kwanza is that they are going to avoid the debates. So when you avoid debates, because of media houses are biased, and then you want them to report positively against you, positively towards you, can they do that? They can't. So I think it's just part of William Ruto's strategy to continue with his fights and attacks on the media. Number three, I think generally, if you read very closely at the tone of that statement, clearly even Kipchumba Murkomen is shocked. So there's shockwave which that opinion poll revealed. The truth of the matter is that when it happened in Ruiru, most people were like, okay, but the gap was not that wide. Now we are in Nakuru. I don't know whether these guys were in a hall, in some place. I don't know whether it was in the streets. But you see, if 70 people are interviewed, and 50 of them are pro-Raila, actually 60 of them, because if you had Wajackoyah, it's not for Ruto, the Ruto is remaining with 10%. That's huge. That's huge and it's shocking. So it means that Kipchumba Murkomen is actually responding to shock. He can't believe what his eyes are seeing and what his ears are hearing. And lastly, I think the main intention was to assure their supporters that they should not worry. The opinion polls are sponsored. KTN is against us because it's owned by Gideon Moi, and Gideon Moi is currently supporting Raila Odinga. That's not the true position. So I think assuring supporters is also a good thing for them, and that's exactly what Kipchumba Murkomen was trying to do. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.